Hello, and welcome to Read Aloud Stories with Mrs. R. I'm Mrs. Rosenthal, but a lot of kids like to call me Mrs. R. Have you ever wished you were big? I know I used to. In the story I'm about to read, a little boy won't go to sleep. Instead, he stays up and thinks about all the things he could do if he were older. The title of the book is When I'm Big. When I'm Big, written and illustrated by Debi Gliori.
Oh, what are you doing up? It's way past your bedtime.
But I'm not sleepy.
Oh, yes, you are. I'll tuck you in.
It's no fun being little. I wish I were big. One day, I will be big. And when I'm big, I'm going to stay up as late as I want and make myself marshmallows on toast instead of going to bed. When I'm big, I'm going swimming with the whales in the deep blue sea instead of splashing around in the bathtub. When I'm big, I'm going to wear a bird suit and boots all day long instead of a sweater and jeans. When I'm big, I'm going to have a huge backyard with sand mountains that touch the sky and a lake in the middle instead of a sandbox and a wading pool. Lunch! When I'm big, I'm going to drive the shopping cart around the store with you in it instead of the other way around. When I'm big, I'm going to grow Venus flytraps and man-eating orchids instead of parsley and beans.
Dinner time.
When I'm big, I'm going to ride a real bike instead of a tricycle. When I'm big, I'm going to have 12 lions, 2 tigers, a bunch of grizzly bears, and a shark instead of a dog, a cat, and a goldfish. When I'm big, I'm going to put you and Mom to bed and read you a story and turn out the light and go downstairs on my own. When I'm big, I might just want to be little again, because when I'm little, I can squeeze into the safest place in the world.
Wasn't it wonderful watching all the fun things he would do if he were big? I'm so glad he realized that it's great to be little too. Meanwhile, thanks so much for watching When I'm Big at Read Aloud Stories with Mrs. R. Until next time, don't forget to read.